The St. Mary's Huskies visited Wolfville September 29th with a one-game lead in the AUS standings over the Acadia Axemen. Eric Glavich was an impressive 22 for 30, marking a new personal best for Glavich as a Husky of a 73% completion rate, gaining an average of 11.3 yards per passing play. Eric would be named AUS and CIS Offensive Player of the Week for his outstanding performance in this game. By looking at the scoreboard, it seemed that this was a tale of two teams from the first half to the second half, with Acadia leading 12-7 as the teams headed to the locker rooms. The ball was moved very well in the first half by the Huskies, but 5 touchdown opportunities were realized instead as a trio of field goal attempts and a pair of turnovers. Coming out in the second half, the Huskies would score 33 unanswered points to win the game and continue their undefeated season. Jacques Lambala returned to his big run production, earning 180 yards on 15 carries, just 4 yards shy of Acadia's total offensive yardage output for the game, again with the help of a dominating offensive line. The St. Mary's defense was up to the task as Acadia's only touchdown in the game came from their own defense. A field goal and a smooth safety in the second quarter would be all Acadia would score on the day. The Huskies' defense got quite a workout as remarkably the time of possession for St. Mary's was under 24 minutes, while almost 36 minutes for Acadia. Matt LeMay added to an already impressive season by adding 2 more sacks to the 2 he earned against Concordia. Billy D. Johnson would get the 3rd sack for St. Mary's. Tim St. Pierre would again lead the defense in tackles. Ryan Benjamin would also chalk up 2 more spectacular interceptions and be named AUS Defensive Player of the Week. The defense would hold 5 of Acadia's 9 rushers to 0 or less net yards. This win gives St. Mary's a 4-0 record for the first half of the CIS regular season, and in the last 3 games the Huskies have scored 135 points while only allowing their opponents to score 47. St. Mary's scored in all 4 quarters, with Justin Pilardi putting the first 7 points up on the board the hard way with 2 field goals and a rouge. These would be the only points St. Mary's would score in the first half. The Huskies would blow the game wide open in the second half, scoring points on every possession in the third quarter. The first would be the Huskies' very first offensive play of the second half, a 65-yard run by Jacques Lambala that would put the Huskies ahead 14-12. Next would be another Justin Pilardi field goal to make the score 17-12. Then an amazing 50-yard pass to Sean White, on which the whole team seemed to be throwing blocks, including the quarterback, twice, would widen the gap to 24-12 for St. Mary's. Early in the fourth quarter, Eric Glavich would leap over the pile into the end zone to make it 31-12 for St. Mary's. Jacques Lambala would find the end zone again, this time on a 16-yard run, to make the score 38-12 for St. Mary's. And to round out the scoring, Acadia would concede a safety, bringing the final score to 40-12 for St. Mary's University.
Thank you very much, Dan. Jacques, you guys trailed at half, went into halftime, really came out and dominated in the second half. What was the difference in the second half?
There wasn't much of a difference. We were doing good things, but it was just a matter of us finishing as a whole offense. But we were doing good things. It was just a matter of punching the ball in the end zone, and we're glad we were able to get into that groove.
Speak a little bit about the effort of your offensive line. Sometimes people don't talk about them enough, but they've really opened up some big holes for you today.
Absolutely, they're outstanding, and it starts with them, and the fullback Tyler Schuster contributes all the time, and the receiver finishes off, so it's really a great offensive unit that I have. I'm fortunate.
40 points today. You probably could have had 14 more in the first half. Have we seen the best from this football team yet?
I think we get better every week as the weeks go. I think we improve, and no, I don't think we've seen the best yet, and I'm looking forward to see how it's going to unfold.
Jacques, congratulations on the win. Good luck next week.
All right, thank you very much.
That is Jacques Lambala of the St. Mary's Huskies.
All right, 4-0 win was really huge for us. It was a big turning point for our schedule and for our standings. Right now, we're in first place in the AUS. It's huge for that home opener for the finals. The defense really stepped it up. The line was amazing. The linebackers did well, and the DBs did an excellent job doing the coverages. No complaints whatsoever. They did a great job.
Saturday was a big game, just for the simple fact that now we're two games up above the conference for a home field advantage in the playoffs. The offense played great. Vlavic just got the balls there. I was just in the right place at the right time. Offensive line had an outstanding game blocking for Jacques and Blair. We also got a third string guy in there, Sharif, and he got a couple carries. Main thing was that everyone that got on the bus, we got in the game, and we had the opportunity to do that. Just for the simple fact that we had a good week of practice, everyone played well, coaches put in a good scouting report for us, and hopefully we could just turn it on this week and keep the party going. Be 5-0 hopefully, and just roll into Laval and then really see what we got.
Well, Acadia game went very well for us. The turf, we figured it was a little grabby. It was going to take a toll on some of the players. We were very fortunate on defense that it didn't hurt us that bad. Mark Beswick took a little bit of an injury, but that was stretching for the ball, knocking down a pass for a touchdown. Great single effort. But we're going to lose him for a week, which is really going to hurt. But the highlight of the game, Ryan Benjamin made some interceptions that just physically should have been made. He read the play, came back and stepped across. Very impressive, how they're attacking the ball, how this team's coming together. There's a lot of positives, but with every good game like that, with every good film, there's always great teaching moments, and we get an opportunity to come back and correct a few things that we're doing wrong. So once again, we're 4-0 right now, and with each game, we've had an opportunity to correct a few things here and there. So very fortunate where we are right now, but I think the sky's the limit for this team. Great attitude, great hunger, great desire. It's been a real fun game to watch. This has been a real fun defense to watch.
All right, just a quick comment about our Acadia game. I thought we did a heck of a job of showing again some character in the second half when we came out, as opposed to the first half. We find ourselves kind of shooting ourselves in the foot a few times, especially offensively. Put our defense on their heels a little bit. We bared down the second half and finished some drives and kind of put the game away in the early part of the third quarter. Kudos to a couple guys in particular, Sean White in his performance and Ryan Benjamin in his.
Good night from Wolfville. Ladies, you have the last say.